Welcome. In this video we'll see how to create a procedure. The difference between a function and a procedure comes from the concepts themselves. We define a procedure just as we define a function, with the difference that a procedure performs a set of steps and doesn't return any type of result. To define this procedure, the goal here is to create a procedure called MyProcedure that receives a number and then sends to the output, which is a print, twice that value. So to define it, we are going to use the keyword def. We are going to give it this name, MyProcedure, pass any parameters that we might need. In this case, we need a number. We can call it whatever we want. I'm going to call it a number, and then I'm going to define what the procedure does. In this case, it's going to print 2 times the number which is stored in the variable a number. Again, if we execute a function or a procedure, nothing happens. No parameters for the function, for the script, and so nothing happens because we just defined what it would do if we would call it. I'm going to execute this in the Python shell, first by creating the procedure. It executed perfectly, but nothing happened. And now if I want something to happen, I'm going to call MyProcedure. It needs a number. I'm going to say 25, and now I'm going to execute this, and it prints 50. Notice that this is a print. It's not a value that was stored. I could create a variable var1 with a number 50, and then if I call var1, it also has 50. But the difference is that the value of my procedure is not stored anywhere. I can call var1 again, but I don't have the 50 to bring from anywhere. If I call my procedure again and I don't pass any number, it doesn't work. And if I call it with a different number, 21, it's going to execute and return the 42, print it, not return it because it's not going anywhere. And if I try to assign a value, let's call var1 MyProcedure, let's say 3, it's also not going to work because MyProcedure doesn't return a value. It executed at 6, but now if I call var1, it doesn't have any value because MyProcedure didn't return anything. There's no return. It's a procedure, not a function.